Yo, so I just arrived to Pai. It's a couple hours outside of Chiang Mai, and since I have an apartment in Chiang Mai for the month, I just wanted to take a few like day trips out to the neighboring cities. So I just rented a room for the night, and I'm gonna see how it goes. I'm probably gonna spend like a couple of nights here, depending on how it goes. We'll see. I'm probably gonna ride a motorbike for the first time here, so you know, fingers crossed. We'll see what happens. Okay, so I just checked into my hostel. I'm at a place called Revolution. It's the first party hostel I've been to in a while, so we'll see what happens tonight. First things first, I want to get a motorbike. I'm gonna check out some of the sites because the day is sunny and it's been raining a lot the last few days, so I'm gonna try to take advantage as much as possible. Okay, so I spent the last 30-40 minutes or so just biking around the city. This is the first time I've ever biked, so I'm very nervous about it. When you go rent a bike, they're gonna ask you if this is your first time, and if you say yes, they're not gonna rent it to you. That's what happened to me at the first shop, and I just went down the street to another shop and I just told them I've done it before. So I'm still trying to figure out the tricks and everything about it, but I think I got the hang of it. You're gonna see a bunch of these motorbike rental places all around the city, around 100 to 150 baht. I heard that you want to go for the 150 baht ones because the 100 ones may come with a lot of problems. Okay, so this is the main street where all the party stuff happens. It's crazy because I'm here during the day, but it's completely silent. At night, this place becomes packed with people. There are a lot of stalls on the street. There's a lot of people selling weed as well, and it just becomes like a whole entire party scene. So what is there to do here? You can go visit some of the small temples around the city. Honestly, I don't think they're that impressive compared to the ones in the bigger city. Here's a place where you just want to like go eat, go to a place, maybe meet some people, get a moto, bike around the city, and just enjoy life. There's not like a ton to do here, but I think that's also the beauty of the city. Okay, so I've arrived at the waterfall. It was a very nice ride up the mountain, actually. It is very similar to a lot of places that I've been to in Colombia. Greenery is greenery, right? Even though it's a little more humid here. What is that? Wow, that's very nice. There's something very peaceful about being out here in Thailand. Like, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the people, maybe it's the environment, maybe it's the fact that you know nothing's gonna happen to your stuff. I think just everything all together with the temples everywhere that you see just makes the vibe really awesome. It's weird, I don't know if anybody else feels this way, but I can't stop thinking of what this experience would be like if my wife was here. Maybe it's just a part of the grieving process or whatever, but it's a thought that I have very frequently, and I guess I'm trying to allow myself to feel that, but also realize obviously she's gone. I think traveling alone and doing all these things is very exciting, always being in a new place, being able to explore different cultures and everything. But it does get lonely, you know? It's weird. When I was in a relationship, I loved the moments where I was alone. And now that I'm always alone, I crave the moments where I was in a relationship. Maybe it's just like the human heart. We just always want what we can't have. Okay, so I was driving by and I almost missed it. I'm trying to find the canyon. It's very subtle, so if you are looking for it, make sure you look out for the sign. Other than the sign, you would barely know that the canyon was here. So I arrived to Pai Canyon. The view is absolutely beautiful. Like, look. You just get a whole nice widespread landscape view of the whole entire area. Being here in Pai is really nice. It's just like really calm. You're on the roads. There's not a lot of people there, so you're not gonna run into a bunch of traffic. And it's just good vibes everywhere. It's just so relaxed. Everything's very cheap here. Everything's very accessible. So I highly recommend it. Yeah, if you come here to Pai, definitely check out the canyon. And Pai is so cool because everything is so close and you can literally just, with a moto, see everything that you need to see in under a day. This temple is just like 2 kilometers outside of the main city, and it's beautiful. Wow. And you can hear some like monks chanting over there. His view is insane. This one's nice. But this one's nice too. They're both very nice. I don't think I could spend more than 3 days here because there's not a ton to do. Eat, smoke a little weed, do what you gotta do. 100% worth the plan. Yeah, it's very nice. And also I'm saying it's very cheap too. I was able to get a private room for like 20 bucks a night. So I'm really thinking about like what's my main purpose being here in Thailand. And I think about like what I feel is the main purpose for my life. I feel like I'm in the middle right now of choosing to be like a businessman or an artist. I think you can be both, but I always find myself picking the artist path and being called to doing that. After my ayahuasca trip, the common theme is that I need to figure out who I am as a person. What do I want? Who am I? You know, without outside influences. And I think me being alone right now is really helping me figure that out. It's cool meeting people in your travels and everything, but constantly having to meet new people and people leaving and stuff like that, it gets pretty exhausting after a while, if I'm being honest. I think I'm gonna be in the road for 6 months, maybe even a year. And then after that, I might go visit Eastern Europe. My path is open, my life is open. So I decided to stay another day in Pai. This place is just chill. For some reason, it feels like time stops when you're here in the city. But what surprised me the most was that at night there's a very lively nightlife scene. There's like a couple of streets where the night market is, and there's a bunch of bars and stuff, dancing. There was a lot of karaoke bars. There was just a lot of people out partying, mostly British people, and people were out there till like 12, 1, 2 in the morning, and then everybody, you just walk back to your hostel afterwards, and it's so calm and it's so peaceful. So I can understand how somebody can come here for like a month or two and just lose track of time. If all the days blend together and you just want like to kill a month or so just to relax, Pai is definitely the place to do it. I've been eating this dish so much, like the Hainan chicken and the crispy chicken with the sauce on the side. They only cost like 60 baht, which is like $2. This shit is like crack, I swear. It's my last day in Pai. 2 nights here was good enough. I really enjoyed Pai. I thought it was a very unique experience. So the duality between the two, where you can get nice, peaceful views, like for example, this beautiful rice field that I'm looking at right now. And at the same time, at night, you can go get drunk with a bunch of people, sing karaoke at a gay bar or whatever. It's just a really good time. You can see all of the landmarks in a day, but I recommend spending at least 1 night here because the bus ride from Chiang Mai is about 3 hours. It's a little rough. And then once you get here, you want some time to just relax and chill and be able to enjoy it. Pai is a place that you want to enjoy. So saying Chiang Mai is a stoner's paradise, here is that to a whole nother level. Because Chiang Mai is still technically a city, so you can still do things there, but then here on Pai, it's too easy to get caught up in the lazy life, the chill life. Took the bike out and then rode the streets at night because there's nobody on the streets. It's gonna sound really weird, but yesterday I was riding in kind of like the middle of the highway, and I just started screaming and cheering, and it was a really cool way for me to let a lot of emotion out. This is the happiest I've been in a while. Doing this is just so freeing, and I feel so excited. I really love biking in the countryside. There's nothing like it, nothing like it. If you're traveling through Thailand, I definitely recommend here as like a tourist destination. But just know that once you come here, your productivity level is going to shrink. You're not going to want to do anything here. Pai is unlike any other city I've ever been to in my life. So let me know if you guys have come here. Let me know what you guys think about this city. It was a cool place to recharge, but now I'm ready to go back to the civilization.